Gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter, and that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position, and that can be an obvious help to those around him. He's full of enthusiasm.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Rice, Martinelli,
Calafiori,
Martinelli, Foden,
Ake,
Rodri,
Doku. Moved on forwards. Rodri, Ruben Dias, Kovacic,
Merino,
and it's White. Saka. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gabriel, great chance! An early chance, their first of the game.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Fadio.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland with the foul. Gabriel, White, and here's Saka, White, that's good play, oh, it's played into the area, now it's Merino, Haaland, Doku, Doku takes a look up, Doku, hit into the middle, and the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's played forward. White tries making a foray down the right.
Arsenal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And it's Eze.
Fadio. Rodri.
Foden. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Kovacic. He's in space and looking for options. Kovacic. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Here's Martinelli. Martinelli, nicely shaped cross. And the keeper beats it away. Ake. Rodri. Yehi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Gabriel. Saliba shifted upfield. Rice. Martinelli. Well, they were caught in possession whilst attempting on the face of it to walk it all the way in. Ruben Dias. Ake. Rodri. Kovacic, long ball upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And here's Jesus. Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Mikel Merino, aim forwards. Cleared without complication. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Doku. And they can counter here. That's a cute ball. This interception, his positioning was spot on. White. Gabriel, gently done. Calafiori. Martinelli. Rice. Saka. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that's a waste. Rice, now that does look a foul, referee's given a free kick. And here's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ball's come loose here, and that has been clubbed away. Ake. Vardio. Doku. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Too much with that. Moved on forwards. And it's White. Saliba. Martinelli. Over to the left. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Okay.
Arsenal, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Eze laid out to the left flank. Time to deliver. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's played into the middle. Doku with the clearance. Brilliantly cut out. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Doku. Doku. Oh, sweet feet. Haaland. Rice. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori.
Gabriel Jesus really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It is over the line. Succumbs to the pressure. Arsenal playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. Calafiori. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ake. Ake forwards and with intent. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Martinelli. And here's Jesus. That's been slipped through. Decent chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Martinelli. That's a fat chance for a shot! Mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Kovacic thinks one through. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kovacic. Guardiola. Doku. Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. Ball's gone out of play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Haaland chips it through. That's tidy. Eze, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ake. Foden. Ake. And it's played forward. And here's Doku. Showing good feet. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. And here's Haaland. Oh, can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Get a throw in. Saka. Saliba. Martinelli. Calafiori shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yehi, oh, there's a probing ball. Merino. Martinelli, Calafiori picks it up now. Firmly met. Doku. And here's the chance to counter. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's managed to get free. Doku. Delivered across. Cleared away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Doku clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Played in with purpose. Oh, this is a great position. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he's going direct. It is a fantastic goal. A finish of true class. Arsenal take the lead. Oh, that is a bit special. Of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rodri spread out to the left. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bernardo's...
look, let me tell you that when you're receiving a ball from behind, when you're on the move like that, can be very tricky to negotiate. But technically, I think he got that right, and the finish was beautifully composed.
He made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Haaland. Kovacic. Back into the middle. Doku. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Foden goes short. Doku. Calafiori. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli opts to play it back, and it's White. Doku. Thinks about the shot. Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. Calafiori, and that's aimed into the middle. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Now it's Haaland. Do have a chance to counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gabriel. Martinelli. Saliba, aim forwards. Kovacic. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Ake looks to get on the end of this. Rice. Saka. Rice. Gabriel shifted upfield. And here's Jesus, played out to the right. Saka. That's an excellent interception. Looking to break at pace. Saka. Doku. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's nice. Doku. Kovacic. Saka. And it's played forward. Rice. Rice, gently done. And it's Eze. Saka. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Foden. Rodri. Gehi. Gehi, it's a sharp pass. Gabriel tries to clear. Ake. That is lovely. Now this could be a chance. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Vardiol. Ruben Diaz, forwards and with intent. Saliba is the guilty party there. Be a throw. Ruben Diaz. Vardiol. That has been cut short. Bernardo Silva. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Kovacic. And the shot! So what can they make of this? Saka. Saka played out towards the right wing. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Martinelli. Gehi getting this one clear. Martinelli. Great defending, strong and determined. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Haaland, and it's Kovacic. Kovacic knocks it out wide. That's very neat. A lot of space ahead of him.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Calafiori. Decent progress down the left. And that's played in low. Donnarumma claims it, safe hands. Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. And he's surging through. It's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? Eze. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Out towards the flank. In by... He hits it! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ake. Kovacic. Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Saliba. Rice. Over to the left. Calafiori goes on a run down the left wing. Martinelli. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Foden. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic spread out to the left. Rice. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Jesus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Gabriel Jesus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. It just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
White. And here's Jesus. Out to the left it goes. Ake does really well to win the ball there. Ake shifted upfield. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And he shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Doku. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Saka. Merino. Martinelli. Over to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets it away. That'll be a throw-in. Eze played out to the left flank. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Ruben Dias. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. Saliba tries to clear. Ruben Dias have it back and can go again. Rodri. And it's Ake. Foden. Oh, that's neat. And it's played in here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. White. Saka. Merino. Rice. Gabriel, gently done. Kovacic. Vardio. Doku. Kovacic. Now it's Doku. Cross. Oh, smashing header!
Oh, not the best of headers.
Rice does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking here to chip it through. And that has been cleared. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Probing pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's White. Merino. Now it's Saka. There's the shot!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Saka usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Ruben Dias. Vardio. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Calafiori. And here's Jesus. The shot!
Martinelli really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Okay. It'll be a throw-in. Ake. Foden. Good take, and is he in?
That's good defending, very good defending.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Eze. And it's White. Out to the right. A chance to play it in. And he's dealt with that well. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bernardo Silva, aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gabriel Jesus. Eze. Kovacic. Ake. Rodri. Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's got away. Gabriel with the clearance. Referee's given a throw. Doku, played into the middle.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Rice, forwards and with intent. Calafiori goes on a charge down the left. Cross goes in there. Guardiola attempts a clearance. No, he didn't quite meet it right. They've played it short. That's well blocked and back out it comes. And they've got a throw. White. That's really well manoeuvred. And here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Ruben Dias. Eze. Saka. And here's Jesus. Eze! Doku. Point time, excellent interception. Haaland. Kovacic. Haaland. Rodri. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Gets it clear. That's a throw. Ruben Dias. Doku. Eze. Saka. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ake. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Bernardo is having a shot!
Bernardo Silva just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Merino. Saka. White. White carries the ball down the right. Lovely feet. Merino. It's anyone's ball now. Rice. Kovacic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Gehi gently done. Martinelli. Rice shifted upfield. Calafiori. Nicely intercepted. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rice gets across to intercept that. Gabriel aim forwards. Saka. And here's Jesus. Played into space. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Foden. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Merino. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. And it's White. Here's Saka. Merino. Eze! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Merino. Saka. White. Eze. Done delicately. Gehi with the clearance. Moved on forwards. Now it's Haaland. He's found the way through, and now the breakaway. And here's Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. He's got to be in chance! Could be danger here. It's gone for a throw-in. Rice. Lovely bit of skill. Foden. Now they could break here. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He is through here.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden. Saka. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Doku. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Haaland shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chooses to go back. Now this could be a can he finish? Chance again? No. White. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's played forward. Rodri wins the duel this time. Kovacic. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic forwards and with intent. Doku, now here's the delivery. And he's there to get rid. Shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two. Gabriel getting this one clear. Ake. Gabriel Jesus. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Well, played right into his path. And he's there to get it away. Saliba cuts out the pass. Eze. Ruben Dias. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Vardio. Kovacic. Kovacic gently done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Eze. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Gabriel Jesus played out to the left flank. He's got away. That has been knocked clear. And it's Rice. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Eze. Big chance! Another save. And it's been taken short. Doku has created one goal already. Haaland. Foden. Ake. Nice control. Foden played into space. And they've got Reed. Foden. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Real chance! Reflections on the goal.
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over it.
Been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Great and the finish! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Martinelli. Ruben Diaz gets over and intercepts. Rodri, it's lofted through here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rice. And it's Bernardo Silva. Saka. White. That looks a... Oh, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are back on the way. Calafiori. It's run loose here. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Foden, Haaland, a header! Oh, they could be caught out here. Another chance from a corner. Foden plays it short. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Foden. Rodri. Kovacic. Gabriel clears it away. Foden. Bernardo Silva. This might spell danger. Haaland! And that certainly packed a punch. Saliba. Rice. Saka. Oh, good spread. Saka. And the keeper has it. Merino tries a deft little ball. Vardiol tries to clear. Saka's delivery. Gehi can get it clear. Gabriel. Merino. showing good feet. And it's Marino. Rice. Merino. Haaland. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Spread out to the left. Played into space out wide. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Eze must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
We expected better, and so did he. Saliba. Martinelli. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli. Tries to dink it through. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Rice, and it's Eze. Saka. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Gehi. Ruben Dias. Aim forwards. Vardiol. Moved on forwards. Merino. White. Gabriel. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Foden. Foden, gently done. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kovacic. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Up towards the front line. Calafiori. Rice. Merino. Rice. And it's played forward. Vardiol. Rodri. Quality ball. Rice. Gabriel. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. Saka. Gabriel. Merino. Out to the right. In it comes. And he's there to clear it. Rice with the short one. And a chance! Rodri. Ake. Foden. Ake. Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. White. Rice. Saliba. Calafiori. Saliba shifted upfield. Oh, that's nice. Merino.
Great defending, strong and determined.
And they can counter here. Ake. Foden in acres of space out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
That's overhit. Merino. Saliba.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Saliba forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva.
Oh, well measured.
That has been knocked clear. Gabriel. Merino. Aim forwards. Kovacic. Oh, super find. Oh, great shot! There's the shot!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Haaland, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Oh, this looks sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Foden. Ake. Foden. Foden. Foden looking to get on the end of this. Foden. Foden plays it in. Saliba clears it away. Calafiori. Gabriel played up towards the front line. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Vardiol. Doku. Saka.
Well, they could break here.
Saka gently done. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. Now it's Eze. Saka. Oh, such a clever touch. White puts the ball in. That was very necessary. Played back in. It's a goal kick. Played towards the front line. Moved on forwards. Well-timed, excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kovacic. Gehi. And it's played forward. Ake. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Rice. Gabriel. Eze. Played out to the right. Vardiol. That looks a good ball through. That has been cut short. Gehi, driven forward. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Foden. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Haaland. Haaland. That's a throw. Plenty waiting in the middle. Foden. And here's Jesus. Martinelli. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. He's had a shot! There was plenty of power on that. Kovacic. Gehi forwards and with intent. Saliba. Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus played out towards the right wing. There are a few waiting for it. Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. He's found the way through. Doku. Well read, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Saliba. That's been drilled forward. Gabriel Jesus. Now he's off and running. And he's picked out the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. So we've reached the hour mark. Rice. Rice shifted upfield. And it's White. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Calafiori. Rice. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus spread out to the left. And that has been cleared. Bernardo Silva. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Doku had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Rice, aim forwards. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gehi, gently done. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Oh, that's neat. Ake. And here's Haaland. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's White. Moved on forwards. And that pass just didn't quite work. Very nicely done. Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Ake. Haaland chasing after it. Ake. Kovacic. Rodri. Gehi shifted upfield. And here's Jesus. White. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And here's Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's been taken short. And it's Rice. Gehi with the clearance. Rice tries a measured ball. Serves up a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Kovacic. Vardio. Ake. Rodri. Kovacic. Ruben Diaz, aim forwards. Vardio. And it's played forward. Cleared away. Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz shifted upfield. Doku. And goes for goal!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Gabriel goes forward. That could spell trouble. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. That's a nicely weighted pass. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. White forwards and with intent. Saka! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Calafiori gets across to intercept that. Merino. Saka. Oh, good spread. Now it's Saka. White looking to run onto it. Martinelli. White tries across.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Ake aim forwards. Foden gently done. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Calafiori. It's Rice. And that's a dangerous ball. And a shot! Rodri. A look and place it forward. Calafiori. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. That's going to go a long way. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Rice plays it short. Lovely feet. And it's White. Rice. White, and he's gone backward here. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, shooting chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bernardo Haaland goes for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is 3. Over to the left. Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli, played out to the left flank. Rodri attempts a clearance. Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And it's Lewis Skelly. Martinelli played with finesse. And it's hoisted clear. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Rice. Saka. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Saka. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's having a go. Moved on forwards. Arsenal.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
And it's played forward. And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden. That's good play. Aimed in towards the centre. That's not going far. Doku, back when it goes. Guardiol. And here's Doku. Here's Doku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kovacic spread out to the left. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Arsenal making another change here. Merino. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gehi. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Doku. Kovacic. That's paid to a promising move. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Played out to the right. Timbers cross. There's the header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Rice. Saka. And here's Eze. And here's Eze. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Back into the middle. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that is out of play. And it's Lewis Skelly. Rice. Martinelli. And here's Eze. Eze! Lacking in accuracy. Vardiol, gently done. Gabriel. Timber hurtling down that right flank. Timber.
Ruben Diaz can get it clear.
Ake.
That's really well manoeuvred.
That has been knocked clear. Yehi. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lewis Skelly. Calmly anticipates. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice looking ball. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good take in a good area. Ake with the takes a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
The changes then in quick succession. Timber. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Disappointed with that. Played out wide. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Silva. Guardiol. Gets his head on it! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Thumps it clear. Guardiol. And it's Bernardo Silva. Proves too strong. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gabriel Jesus goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. Jesus has a goal! Foden. Yehi. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Yehi shifted upfield. Lewis Skelly. Rice. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out towards the flank. And it's Timber. Doku did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goes for a shot! Gabriel can get it clear. Saka. Saliba. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Doku. Muscular approach does pay off here. Saka. Saka looking for a runner. Martinelli finds himself offside. Arsenal making consecutive changes here. Could be danger here. Saka. Timber. Saka. And it's Timber. And here's Jesus. Out to the left it goes. Lewis Skelly elects to cross. He's heaved it away. And play for a throw. Gabriel. Saka. Lobbed in behind. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Foden, good-looking ball. Saka. Ødegaard. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Gabriel Jesus. Ooh, delicate chip through. And that has been cleared. That's tidy. Can he deliver? In by Saka. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played it again. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Chance here to counter. Now it's Foden. Moved on forwards. And here's Bernardo Silva. Saliba concedes a free kick for that. Over to the left. Rice. Lewis Skelly, gently done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Guardiola. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Doku tries a cross. Only partially clear. And it's played forward. Gabriel Jesus for Saka!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Kovacic. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Jesus. Saka clipped into space. Chance for a shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Rodri tries to clear. Rice. Just 5 minutes left. That looks a cracking ball. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's come loose. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Merino. Gabriel. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Shoots! Sticks it away!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind.
Or is there a way back from here? Doku. Guardiol. Doku. Doku going full tilt down the left. Kovacic. Looking to break at pace. Saka, that's a delicate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Thinks one through. Kovacic gets it away. Timber has got himself a free kick. He's shooting! Okay. Foden. Foden. Ake. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Lewis Skelly. Saliba. Gabriel. Guardiol. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Guardiol. Guardiol shifted upfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rice. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. Odegaard. Bernardo Silva. So what can they make of this? Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Trossard into the channel. That is lovely. Gehi with the clearance. Crosses it in, climbs up big! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Rice. And here's Trossard. Real chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Lewis. Foden. Rodri. Aim forwards. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Foden. Oh, nice touch. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Bernardo Silva! He scores! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's a deal now. Saliba. There will be 4 extra minutes. Rice. Lewis Skelly. There won't be another chance after this one. Rice. Ødegaard. Lobbed in behind. And the ball is out of play. Nicely intercepted. Saka. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. A finish right from the top draw. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Of a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Yehi. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva, gently done. Rice. Ødegaard. He is just caressing the ball. Big chance! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Boku getting this one clear. Rice with the slide tackle there. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Haaland's cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Great defending, strong and determined. Done delicately. Now that's well seen too. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Trossard. Moved on forwards. Gabriel Jesus is onto it in a flash. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus does really well to win the ball there. Rice. And that is a little undercooked. And by quite a way. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Oh, there's a probing ball. Saliba.
Team can get out of this fella Martinelli. When he's on it, he's very sharp, very alert at putting pressure on his opponents, and he has explosive pace to get behind any defence. A real handful and a troublemaker.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Rice. Rodri. Vardiol. Kovacic. Doku. Lovely feet. And it's hoisted clear. Calafiori. Martinelli. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Ake. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Ake. Eze. White. Saka. And here's Eze. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Eze. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Doku. Lovely bit of skill. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Foden knocks it out wide. Calafiori gets good distance on it. And here's Haaland. Very nicely done. Merino. Aim forwards. And it's White. White tries across. Eze. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And here's Martinelli. Rice. And it's Eze. Merino. And here's Saka. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Jesus. Martinelli, played out wide. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Okay. Rodri. Kovacic. Out to the left it goes. Vardiol. And here's Doku. Vardiol. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. A fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Calafiori. Nicely intercepted. Gehi. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Kovacic gently done. Vardiol. And it's lofted through here. Doku has been caught there, it's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Gabriel attempts a clearance. And he thumps it clear. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's come loose! Saliba with the clearance. Haaland opts to play it back. Rice gets it clear. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Big one through. Martinelli. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Rice. Over to the left. Cross goes in there. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Ake. Foden. Ake. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Foden goes short. Doku. Guardiol. And here's Foden. Oh, nice touch. Kovacic. And here's Doku.
Guardiol.
There's the shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Saliba. Calafiori. Moved on forwards. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Ake. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Guardiol.
Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Merino. Martinelli. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a nicely weighted pass. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Calafiori going full steam ahead down the left flank. That has been knocked clear. And it's Rice. Merino. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Guardiol.
And it's played forward. He's had a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Guardiol.
Done delicately. Doku. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he deliver? Nice control. Guardiol swings it across. Bernardo Silva. And he shoots! He's got away with one there. short one. Time to deliver. Oh, it's come loose. Mikel Merino herring after the ball here. Rice. Calafiori. Calafiori forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic shifted upfield. That is lovely.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man.
Physical challenge.
Fadio.
Yehi.
Fadio.
And it's played forward.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the shot's on here. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes.
Yehi. Fadio.
Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Aim forwards. Gabriel getting this one clear. Eze did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Merino. Saliba, gently done. Gabriel Jesus, now he's off and running. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ake forwards and with extravagant effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
White moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Bernardo Silva. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Eze. Kovacic does really well to win the ball there. Doku. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ake gets across to intercept that. Do have a chance to counter here. Gabriel Jesus laid out to the left flank. Oh, that's overhit. Ruben Dias. Good Bit of possession this, but very little to show for it. Bernardo Silva.
Guardiola.
Ruben Dias. That's been drilled forward.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Merino. White. Eze. Out towards the flank. He is through here. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Doku. Foden. Martinelli. And it's played forward. Saka. Now it's Eze. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ake. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Played out wide. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? No foul, says the referee. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. Haaland. Foden. Nice defending, physical and effective. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he latch on to this? Saka. And it's White. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, great chance. And here's Eze! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's tidy. White. Saka. Showing good feet. Kovacic forwards and with intent. Haaland, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Saka. Gabriel, nicely aimed pass. Saka. And here's Jesus. White. White puts the ball in. And it's hoisted clear. White. Saka. Rice. Martinelli.
Martinelli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Martinelli. Rice. Calafiori. Martinelli. Oh, that's neat. He decides to cross it. Firmly met. Haaland. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. It's a loose ball. Doku. He has found a way through.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doku on a charge down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get onto this? White is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Eze, and here's Eze.
Fadio.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva.
Yehi.
Rodri. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Jesus. Now it's Saka. Now, what about a counter-attack? Doku. He's in space and looking for options. Rice getting this one clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Haaland clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And that has been clubbed away. Good block, but at the expense of a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a throw. Foden clears it away. Saka's delivery. Martinelli. Doku. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Guardiola shifted upfield. Haaland. Doku. White. Gabriel. Rice. Eze. Martinelli. Calafiori. Who played through for the wide man. Martinelli. Doku. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rice, gently done. Kovacic. Ruben Dias.
Gehi.
Ake. Rodri.
Gehi.
Aim forwards. Ruben Dias.
Doku.
Kovacic.
Guardiol.
Shifted upfield. He can get that clear. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Martinelli.
Ake gets over and intercepts. And here's Haaland. Played out to the right. Ake. Out for a throw. Foden. Pings it across. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Moved on forwards. Martinelli spread out to the left. That's good play. Martinelli. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Donnarumma sends that a long way. He's shifting through the gears here. Guardiol. Oh, it's played into the area. And the finish! Saka. Rice. And it's played forward. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Now who's going to be first to this?
Mikel Merino
Trying to keep this in. Kovacic tries to think it through. And it's Ake. And here's Haaland! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Merino.
Gabriel.
Forwards and with intent. He can run onto that. So what can they make of this? Calafiori. Martinelli. 15 minutes till half-time. Played into space. Real chance! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Bernardo Silva. Back into the middle. Guardiol. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.